Hello, it's me, it's Christin Bela, and we're going to talk about the element of storytelling. For some of you who don't understand this, it means how you can come out with a story before doing your photo shoot. So stay tuned, this will be a good one. The element of storytelling, this is a really interesting video to review. This is a really interesting video to make because this is the foundation of every session that you will have. So to start, I hope you watch the video that I made about how to run a successful photo shoot because that video can really be helpful to understand this episode. Before any photo shoot, you should know what kind of photo shoot you want to do. Example, you want to do a photo shoot about breakfast. You as a photographer, before to involve any art director or any set designer, whatever you want to involve, sometimes I do all my set myself. Or I invite somebody who's a food stylist or somebody who's a set designer to help me put some food, to help me put some stuff. But you as a photographer, you're the one that come up with the idea. So you should know what is a breakfast. We all know what is a breakfast, but you need to know visually looking, how does a good breakfast look like? What kind of breakfast you want to do? What kind of breakfast you want to have in your photo shoot? So you want to have an American breakfast, you want to have an English breakfast, you want to have a Congolese breakfast, whatever breakfast you want to do, you need to know what do I need to have in the shoot. So you need some egg, you need some pancake, whatever you need to do some research. Go on Google, go on whatever site you can to find every single thing you need about that photo shoot. So if you don't know how to put all the things together, because this can also be something that can mess up your shoot, you can call somebody who's a food stylist. So this is a person that knows where to put the fork, how to clean up your plate, how to make your omelet look good, how to make your pancake look good. Because you as a photographer, you maybe don't know how to place your stuff in the plates. So you can call the food stylist who's going to do all that work for you. So before to call your food stylist, again, you should do a mood board, as I said in the previous video, how to run a successful photo shoot. You need to do a mood board of how you want your photo to look. Do you want them to be shot from the top? Do you want them to be shot above? Do you want them to be shot with how many people you want in the shoot? You need to have a mood board, so whenever you invite a food stylist or a set designer, you can communicate with them. This is what I'm looking for. And they can help you to have, the set designer can help you have the location look good, that everything in the photo look good, and the food stylist will help you about the food. So once you agreed with your team, then you can start setting your gears. And again, as I said, when you shoot in a small location, you need to know I need at least to have a lens that is wider enough. Do not get a fisheye lens because you will have a lot of distortion. Your photo will look really bad. The best lens to have that does not cause image distortion is a 24 to 70 or 24 to 105 or 24 to whatever distance your lens can get to. For me, I use a 50mm 1.2 or sometimes a 24 to 1.4 or maybe a 35. It depends. It depends on how big is the room, but I use a 50 1.2 a lot for my food photo. So once everything is set, before you call out people to join your shoot, you should do some tests. Do a test with your food stylist, do a test with your set designer, see how it's going to look. So once you start doing some shoot, have a look on your mood board. You need to get everything as you want on your mood board. Once everything is done, you can call out everyone that you want to have in your shoot. So whether you have a family, whoever you have in your shoot, 5 or 10 people, it depends on the size of your photo shoot. So the most important about finding a story is knowing exactly what is involved in that story. You cannot do a breakfast photo shoot and you just have a cup of tea and bread. Something will miss. And if you just do a photo shoot like that because somebody asked you to do a breakfast photo shoot and you just grab an apple, a bread, and whatever to do a shoot, your photo might look good, but the composition in the photo will not look okay. Everything you put in the photo will not look okay. So make it worth it. If you want to shoot something, go and find out what you need to shoot, whatever concept that you choose. So if you want to do a shoot about, example, a couple. So what do you need to know before doing a photo shoot like that? You need to be in the couple shoes. You need to think as them. You need to be like, okay, so what is interesting to see in a engagement photo shoot, a lifestyle engagement photo shoot? You need to see, maybe it's interesting to show the way they prepare themselves at home, to show some atmosphere at home and smiling, and just to see how they dress up. And you can show some photo if they're on the bike or if you're in the car. You can also show some photos. You need to take the story along. You need to go with the story. Do not just show it like I see all over the internet. You have photos of just different location like that. When you shoot stock photography, is different as shooting a wedding or just a lifestyle photo shoot. With stock photography, you need to tell a story. You need to show how the person is moving through a location, or how the person is involving with whatever situation you're putting that person. Do not just put a person, one photo we see a building and another photo we see the person dressed in a totally different outfit on another location. You need to see how every scene connects. So again, you need to do some research. If you're doing a shoot about an artist who's going to do some painting on a canvas, you need to show what the person does before. So the person is maybe going to get all his equipment ready. The person is going to double check everything if everything is ready. So you as a photographer, you should follow whatever the person is doing, and do not shoot everything, of course, but you need to think as him. You need to tell a story. This is why it's called the element of storytelling. Find your element, find the story, and find whatever is involved to make that story look good. So I'm going to show you some photo of two friends preparing for Christmas Eve, so you can really see what I mean by the element of storytelling. I hope that was helpful for you. I'm trying to do my best to make you guys understand. So if you have any question, send your message to PICHA and PICHA will send it back to me. Now, you can contact me directly if you want on Instagram or on my website, cflgroupmedia.com, or my Instagram is at cflgroupmedia. I can answer you directly. I can give you some tips so you can see my work. I shoot stock photography all the time, or I shoot lifestyle photography all the time, so you can see the way I involve with my shoot. I hope it was helpful. Thank you again for watching the video to the end, and see you next time. Merci.